Hey guys, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Living L to the IVING and I am a money coach. I specialize in helping young men become more financially literate with their money and be able to invest and grow their money long term while enjoying the process. For a chance to get to work with me, fill out the Google form in the description and I'll be sure to get back to you. Now let's get straight into the video. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the 5 mistakes I made as a newbie investor in the stock market. The very first mistake that I made as a newbie investor was investing through a financial advisor. And trust me, you do not want to do that. But if you guys want to get full context of the entire backstory of what happened, you can check out this video and I'm gonna leave the link in the description for you guys to watch the whole thing so you can get the full context. But in summary, I was paying 3% in fees for my entire investment. And initially, I didn't really understand what that 3% was. So I was investing $150 consistently every month. And the goal was to do this for a period of 30 to 40 years. But I did not know at the time that 3% in management fees is actually suicide when it comes to your money compounding long term. And if you go through this process of getting a financial advisor and letting them handle your own personal investments for a fee of 2%, 3%, 1%, that is a no-no. Do not do it. If you feel that you do want to have a financial advisor, you might as well just pay them per the hour, because on the long term, that 3% is going to be over half of your portfolio. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. And you can do the math as well. Now, on to my second mistake as a newbie investor. Now, this second mistake isn't actually something that I personally made, but because I am a money coach, this is something I hear all the time. More often than not, I see people that are so excited in investing in the stock market. They're so excited about the idea of seeing their money compound and grow. But the mistake that each of them make is not having an emergency fund. Trust me, you do not want to be that guy. So usually I recommend people having minimum $1,000 in your emergency fund to start and then build it up to 3 to 6 months. Why do you need an emergency fund? You need an emergency fund because things happen. Your car could break down, or you might need money to pay for an emergency hospital bill. In summary, crazy things can happen, and you do not want to be in a situation where you have money in your investments, but because an emergency happens, you pull out that money that you have in your investments, which could actually have grown even way more than it is at the moment. Now, on to number 3. The third mistake that I made as a newbie investor was not researching ETFs or individual stocks for myself. I was going off tips from other people. Now, there's nothing wrong in getting advice from other people on, what is the right stock or what ETF is the right ETF to put your money so it could grow and compound over time. There's nothing wrong with that. But please always do your own personal research. If not for anything, for confidence. Why? Because in my experience, I had people tell me, oh, invest in this ETF, invest in this ETF. And there was nothing wrong in investing with those ETFs. But I didn't have confidence in the ETF because I didn't do my own personal research. I wasn't going off data. I was going off what another person told me. So my entire faith was hanging on the words of other people. And trust me, people are fickle. So you want your confidence to lie in the data. What is the history? What does this company do? What do you have invested in these ETFs? What is going on behind closed doors? So doing your research is so important because it boosts your confidence. And this enables you to invest in the market long term without ever worrying about the market trends, the market going up or the market going down. And another reason why it is important for you to do your own research is you could get a tip on 2 separate ETFs, and all ETFs are exchange traded funds. So you could get a tip on 2 separate ETFs that actually invest in the exact same thing. So when I started, I had 2 separate ETFs that I was investing in, not knowing that they were investing in the exact same thing. both were tracking the same index. In my mind, I was diversified. I was living large. I was feeling good. But actually, I was doing the exact opposite. I wasn't diversified in any way, shape, or form. Eventually, when I found out, obviously one of the ETFs had to go because there's no point in separating your money into two separate ETFs that are both investing in the exact same thing. It makes no sense. So one of them had to go. And on to my fourth mistake as a newbie investor, which is waiting for the market to go up before I buy stocks or ETFs. As a newbie investor, I was obviously so emotionally attached to the money because this is something that you have worked so hard to get. You don't want to be in a situation whereby you lose all your money because technically the money is like a measurement of how hard you've worked or what you have to show for the time that you put into your 9 to 5. And I didn't want to lose the money. So every single time I'd see the market go down, I would refrain, which is the biggest mistake. What you want to do is dollar cost average. That is consistently putting money into the stock market, be it every week, be it every month, or it could be bi-weekly, or it could be every 2 months. The whole goal is doing it consistently, regardless of if the market is up or if the market is down. I remember a while back, I bought a stock and it was doing good, but then it went down. And I was so scared because in my mind, I'm like, I'm losing money. But what I didn't realize was that stock was on sale. It's kind of like you go to Walmart and then you see, a protein powder that you like. This is what actually happened to me. I saw a protein powder that I liked. It was like $29 and I did not want to get it at the time. I'm like, oh, I'll come back and get it. I came back like a week later. It had gone up to $35 and I was so pissed off at myself for not getting it when it was actually low in price. So anytime you see the market down, think to yourself, oh, this is on sale. And that is a good thing. You want to buy when the market is down also, not just when the market is up. That is dollar cost averaging. And the fifth mistake that I personally made as a beginner investor was constantly looking at the market. Constantly checking. And bruh, this gave me a whole bunch of anxiety. And trust me, you don't want to be there. So if that's something you're currently doing, create a system that works for you. You do not need to be checking the market every freaking day. I don't know about you, but that gave me anxiety. So what I did was I created a strategy that worked for me. Since I get paid every week and I actually prefer buying the individual stocks myself, I decided that this strategy was good for me. I would only look at the market once a week and it worked. So far, my anxiety basically went out the window and it's been a good journey personally for me. But if you're someone who just doesn't want to be looking at the market every week, you could decide to make automated deposits. So whenever you get paid, it goes directly into each individual stocks. So whenever you get paid, you buy an ETF or you buy a stock automatically. So you basically set it and forget it. You do not need to see the market consistently. I personally, I don't mind seeing the market once a week. It's fine with me. Another thing that I did is in my broker, there's a little eyeball icon that I just clicked. So it basically blocks out whatever I have in my emergency fund or in my checking account or in my savings account or in my TFSA or whatever, account I have at the moment. And it's been helping me so far. Hopefully this video was educational. Hopefully you guys got to learn a whole lot about the mistakes I made so you don't have to make the same mistakes. And yeah, hopefully this helps someone out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out.